Hey guys, how you doing? It's Art from Art's Model Trains. So it's time for Fall York, and you know what that means. A ton of train people are gonna head to York, Pennsylvania, roam the halls, and look for and hopefully buy lots of trains. So I actually have two brand new locomotives that just came in from Lionel that will be at the METCA booth for sale. These are from the Volume 1 2025 catalog. They are the FM Trainmasters, and they are two custom runs that were done by METCA, one in the Santa Fe paint scheme and one in the, which is completely fantasy by the way, and one in the Jersey Central paint scheme. This is actually modeled after the post-war version of this locomotive. Again, not something that Jersey Central ever ran, but a really cool locomotive that has a history. So let's take a quick look at these, run them around the layout, and then you guys head to the METCA booth when you're at York and pick them up before they're gone, because I have a feeling these are going to sell pretty quickly. All right, so first, before I bring you guys in to take a look at them, the Santa Fe paint scheme here, if it looks familiar, it is very similar to the red tail paint scheme. It has that same special silver and the red and gold striping on it is, at least by memory, very similar to the red tail locomotive that METCA had done. I think it was this time last year or maybe a little earlier last year. This locomotive, I think the orange is probably a little light compared to the post-war locomotive, but again, stunning locomotives. The only downside with these that I've been able to find so far is that they both have Mr. Lionel in them. Such a bummer. In 2025, I thought Lionel had finally retired that voice completely from all locomotives, but I guess not. They included it in both of these. The dialogue, the horns, everything's the same across both of these locomotives, which means I guess they're the same across all the FM Trainmasters. A little disappointing, but again, not going to take away from the fact that these are two really cool looking locomotives. So let's get you guys off the stand. I'll bring you in, take a quick look at both of them, and then run them around the layout for a couple of shots so you guys can see what they look like in motion. So we're going to start up front here with the Santa Fe, and as I said before, this is that special silver, and like I said, I think the red and the gold are also very similar to the red tail locomotive that METCA did this time last year, and you can see some really cool detail. Again, all these are going to be exactly the same, whether it's the custom runs or not, but there's some nice fan detail. This fan actually spins. These, I believe, are molded in back here, but still really cool. These little vents here, I can't make them do it with my finger. Let's see if I can. They actually turn, and they seem to be all connected, that you could actually spin them and all of them spin, which is really neat. They continued the special silver down to the trucks, fuel tank, and everything here. And in fact, if you look, the special silver is even on the walkway right here, which is really cool. Really nice locomotives. And again, I'm not a huge FM Trainmaster fan, but this one here just has a different look to it. It doesn't look as boxy, and I think it's just because of the way it's painted. And you'll see when we go and take a look at the Jersey Central one that it has slightly more boxy look to it, just because of the paint job. So here is the Jersey Central one. And again, and this is in the gold and blue with black trucks, black fuel tank. Again, same details, the molded in fans, and then a nice flat blue finish on top there with the spinning fan up there, horns. The cab figures in both of these locomotives face short nose forward. And in fact, when you start it up in the Legacy remote, this is forward for both locomotives, but I guess you could run it the other way if you don't mind that the cab figure faces the other way. And they both have, in case you didn't notice on the Santa Fe, they have the drop plates up here in the front, and I believe it has it also on the back. And a nice little touch, just like the post-war, this has the FM logo on the side of the locomotive, which is really cool. And it says Jersey Central lines down the side. Very nice locomotive, again, in the post-war paint scheme, but just really looks fantastic. And of course, all the standard features, 2 motors, 5 bells, 5 whistles, all that kind of stuff, along with the crew talk. And there is, again, smoke units in here. It doesn't matter which hole you fill in, and the smoke will come out of both. and it took a little while to figure it out, but the switches are all under this fan here. It's a little bit of the sides of the locomotive and the top come up, and your switches and everything are right in there. Okay, so let's get these two hooked up to some trains and get them running for you guys. So what do you guys think? These are really cool, right? As a Jersey Central guy, I was really thinking that one was going to show up at my house and not leave. But interestingly enough, I actually think it's going to be this one that doesn't leave. We'll have to see. I'm on the fence right now, but the paint job on this just really sells it. And it's a really cool looking locomotive. So, like I said, check them out at the METCA booth, and hopefully I'll see you guys there at York as well. I will be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning. So please stop me, say hello, and I hope to see a bunch of you guys there and get to hang out and talk to some people. Thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.